What are the 5 worst Pack-a-Punch upgrades in Call of Duty Zombies? Let's take a look. Hi guys, and welcome back to another top 5 zombie video, and today we're going to be ranking the top 5 worst Pack-a-Punch upgrades from World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 zombies. Now, just to clarify what I mean by this, I mean weapons where the Pack-a-Punched version isn't much better than the pre-Pack-a-Punch versions, and just the 5 upgrades which I think are the worst in general. Also guys, just quickly, if you could subscribe and hit that like button to show your support, that would be fantastic. But without further ado, let's move on to the list. And coming in at the number 5 spot, I have gone for the FAL, or the FAL, from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Now, pre-Pack-a-Punch, I think the FAL is an exceptional weapon. It's a semi-automatic assault rifle, 20 bullets per magazine pre-Pack-a-Punch, and it's really good for headshots. But when you Pack-a-Punch it, I genuinely think it actually gets worse, because it turns to a 3-round burst fire weapon, and I just simply do not like burst fire weapons in general. But I just feel as if the FAL, when you Pack-a-Punch it, is just really just bizarre. I don't know what it is about it. I just don't think it's very accurate. It doesn't do an awful amount of damage either, and I just do not like the fact that it becomes a burst fire. But pre-Pack-a-Punch, I think it's an exceptional weapon. I love the headshot multiplier. You know, it's got plenty of ammo, but Pack-a-Punch version, I just simply do not like it whatsoever. I never ever Pack-a-Punched a FAL when playing Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. I'm not a fan of the reflex sight either, and on Black Ops 2 you can't double Pack-a-Punch it, so you are forced to use the reflex sight. You know, you can't keep putting it in the machine and get different attachments like you can with some weapons. So I just think that the Pack-a-Punch version of the FAL is just actually genuinely worse than the pre-Pack-a-Punch version, and I do not like it in any way. It does come with a bit more ammo, of course. I think you get 390 shots in the side ammo and 30 bullets per magazine, which is of course 10 bursts, so the ammo capacity is fine. I've got, you know, no issues with that, but I just do not like the burst fire. I do not like the reflex sight, and I just don't think it's that powerful either. So I'm going to put the FAL in at the number 5 spot. Now, firing up in the number 4 spot, I have gone for the M2 Flamethrower from World at War. Now, on Verrucht and MatomTV, the Flamethrower is arguably one of the best weapons which you can get your hands on, because it has unlimited ammo, which essentially means it has unlimited damage, and it was very useful for getting to a high round on Verrucht and MatomTV. But on Dairies, you have the Wunderwaffe and you have the electric traps as your sort of source of infinite damage, so there wasn't really much point in using the Flamethrower. Now, pre-Pack-a-Punch, it's not the best, you know, it's okay, it's not very good for points, it's quite heavy, it's not that effective at killing single zombies, but even when you Pack-a-Punch it, it doesn't really become much better. Yeah, no, it takes longer to heat up, and it's a bit more powerful, yeah, but really, are you going to use the Flamethrower on Dairies? Probably not. You know, there's a lot of better options out there for killing zombies. Like I said, the Flamethrower, if the Wunderwaffe and the electric traps weren't on Dairies, then the Flamethrower would, you know, still be one of the best weapons. But because you have other sources of infinite damage, the Flamethrower became sort of not useless, but it just became a lot less useful on Dairies than it was with the previous maps. I have nothing against the Flamethrower, but I think that the Pack-a-Punched version is just, there's no point Pack-a-Punching the Flamethrower. I don't really see much benefit from it. You know, I think it's better off going with another weapon entirely. And yeah, it's just not very good to train with it because it's heavy. You can't see much when you're, you know, burning the zombies. It's not the best for getting points. I just don't think it's very good on Dairies, so I'm going to put it in at the number 4 spot. Now, moving on to the number 3 spot, I have gone for the PM63 from Black Ops 1. Now, pre-Pack-a-Punch, this weapon is atrocious, and post-Pack-a-Punch, this weapon is awful. And there's a common denominator here: the ammo capacity. The PM63 simply does not have enough ammo when playing zombies. But that's not the only issue with this weapon. You get it in a dual wield, which is, I think, very bizarre. It's the only SMG from Black Ops 1 where you Pack-a-Punch it becomes a dual wield, and that makes for very inaccurate shooting, you sort of waste a lot of bullets because you've got to get right close to a zombie, you know, to get 100% accuracy, and you know, most of the time you're not going to be right next to zombies, so a lot of your bullets which you're going to shoot is going to sort of go flying off, and you basically burn through ammo. And you know, the PM63, or Tokyo and Rose I think it's called when it's Pack-a-Punch, it doesn't come with much ammo to start with. You know, add that to the fact that a lot of your shots is going to waste. It's just a recipe for disaster. The damage isn't actually that good either. It's good for getting points because it's weak, it's lightweight, so it's good to train with. But the list pretty much ends there when it comes to positives. Look, I'm out of ammo already, and I've been playing this clip for 30 seconds, if that. So I'm not a fan of the dual wield. It's quite laggy as well when you shoot. I just don't know why this weapon is even on the game. It always manages to show its ugly face on every single map, and that really hurts me. You know, it's on King of the Toten, it's on 5, it's on Ascension, Call of the Dead, you know, Shangri-La Moon, it's on all of the maps, and I just wish that it wasn't. I just do not like this weapon pre-Pack-a-Punch or post-Pack-a-Punch. I think it's absolutely atrocious, not much ammo, very inaccurate. I just do not like it whatsoever, so I'm going to sit it in at the number 3 spot. Moving along to the number 2 spot, I have gone for the SMR from Black Ops 2. Now, this weapon is actually capable of making the PM63 look half decent. So, pre-Pack-a-Punch, we all know how bad the SMR is. I don't really need to go over, you know, how bad it is, because we all know by now how terrible the SMR is. But even after you Pack-a-Punch it, it only improves very marginally. So the damage increases slightly, nothing massive, you know, a little bit of a damage increase, and you also get an extra 10 bullets per magazine. It increases from 20 to 30, and that's pretty much all it does. It doesn't do anything else. You do get given this ugly, you know, optic scope thing which nobody likes using. Yeah, I don't really know why this is the very first attachment that you get when you Pack-a-Punch the SMR. Thankfully, you can double Pack-a-Punch it, so you can keep putting it into the machine until you get an attachment which you do want. So you know, I guess the SMR does have that in its corner, but the damage, even after you Pack-a-Punch it, the damage on the Smiler is just atrocious. It's 2 shot kill to the head on round 10 with double tap 2.0. I mean, that offends me, and that is absolutely terrible for, you know, a powerful semi-automatic assault rifle, which is what this weapon should be. You are given a very weak, you know, pea shooter really. So I really do not recommend Pack-a-Punching the SMR in any circumstances. You know, there are so many more options out there which are more beneficial to you. And you know, I just think that the upgrade from the SMR to the Smiler is just absolutely pathetic. So I'm going to put it in at the number 2 spot. However, there is one weapon which I believe deserves the number 1 spot, and that goes to the Kar 98K from World at War. Now, when you Pack-a-Punch this weapon, you are given the Armageddon, which of course means the end of the world, and this weapon at least represents that name, because statistically speaking, this is the worst Pack-a-Punched weapon on the whole of Dairies. The damage goes from 100 up to 200, and for a bolt action sniper rifle, that is just simply ridiculous. Just to put it into perspective, the PTRS has a damage of 10,000 and the Armageddon has a damage of 200. So that just puts into perspective on how weak this weapon is. But you know, add that to the fact that it's still bolt action as well, so the rate of fire is very low. You get 8 bullets per magazine, which is, you know, it's okay I guess, and you get 60 shots in the reserve ammo. So ammo capacity is okay, but the damage is very weak, and the rate of fire is very slow. And I don't see why you would spend 5,000 points on upgrading this gun when you can spend the same amount of money to upgrade the PPSH or the Barracuda, you know, with the Wunderwaffe, Reagan, whatever it may be. And there's just no reason at all to upgrade the Armageddon. Ammo costs 4,500, which is just daylight robbery really. God forbid, if you run out of ammo, you might as well just wait until you get a max ammo, then buy it for 4,500. But just take a look at this, guys. So this is a dog round. We're going to count how many bullets it takes to kill this dog. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. No, I missed that one, so we won't include that one. There's 4, there's 5, 6. So it takes 6 shots to kill a dog on round 11 with a pack-a-punched bolt action sniper rifle. Now, I don't know what you think of that, but I think that is just a terrible, lack of judgment from Treyarch. You basically put in, which is, a weapon which is supposed to be a very high damage, one shot, sort of one kill, and it's taking 6 bullets to kill a dog on round 11. For a pack-a-punch weapon, even non-pack-a-punch, that's still bad, but with a pack-a-punched weapon, 6 shots to kill a dog. I mean, look at it, it's taken me ages, it's taken me like half an hour there to kill that dog. It's just ridiculous. So just stay far away from this weapon. So I'm going to put it in at the number 1 spot. Well, there we have it, guys. Let me know what you thought about this list in the comments section down below. Also, please remember to like and subscribe to show your support. That would be absolutely brilliant. And also check out some of my other videos. I have created an entire playlist full of different top 5 zombie lists. So if you are interested, please make sure that you check them out as well. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and hopefully I'll catch you soon on my next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.